So hello everybody, welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racy and I'll be doing the reading for you today. This is the 2019 forecast for Gemini. So this is for Gemini's Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I always tell everybody to watch their cusp, if they're a cusp day, and their Venus and their Mars. So you can kind of get an idea of your Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine attributes. Okay, talking about birth charts. So if anybody, because this is just going to be like a quick overview, if anybody wants extended readings, I know a lot of YouTubers use Vimeo and they do the $5, the $4.99 for an extended reading. And right now I'm doing subscriptions for Zodiac groups on Facebook. So the subscriptions are $60, so it's $5 a month for the year. That is going to be going on until January 1st, so that's only good until the new year. But for $5 a month, you get the weekly Zodiac extended readings in addition to everything that I post on YouTube. Plus, you'll be getting monthly like cosmic energies, the different things going on in the cosmos as far as, like the moon and retrogrades and all that kind of stuff. Okay, and all the information that you can find me at is going to be in the description, so you can check it out right down there if you're interested, because this is going to be the outline for this year. Okay, so Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, cosmic Venus and Mars. What do we have going on for January? Okay. For February 2019 for our Gemini watchers. Okay, for March. You guys see these? Okay. April, for Gemini watchers, what is the energies to anticipate in April? Now, I'll remind everybody, these readings, the energy is fluid, so this is a projection, and it is a general read, keep that in mind. But you're always in control of your path. This is insight to help you and give you an idea of what the projection is should there be no changes. All right, you're always in control of your path. Okay, for May, Gemini. In June, what energies do we have going on for June 2019? For July, and what is July's energies? For our Gemini, what is August? Okay. In September, October 2019 for our Gemini watchers. October, November 2019, and December. How are we going to end off the years for our Gemini watchers? I'm going to leave that right side up because it fell out right side up and then it's flipped and went in reverse. So I'll handle that when we get there. All right. So clarify January and the Queen of Wands for me. Clarify January and the Queen of Wands for my Gemini watchers. Okay, clarify the moon in February. Clarify the Knight of Wands in reverse for March, please. Clarify the Knight of Wands in reverse for my Gemini watchers, please. Clarify the King of Cups. Ooh. Okay. Clarify the Four of Swords for May. Right, we already have a clarifier for June, so let's do July. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, the Eight of Pentacles for July for our Gemini watchers. Clarify July for my Gemini watchers. Clarify the Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands for August 2019. I'm being told to keep these. Okay. We're going to keep them. Alright, let's clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse for September. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse for September for my Gemini watchers. Alright, clarify the King of Swords for October, please. Clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse for November. And clarify Justice in December for my Gemini watchers. Alright. Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Cusp, Venus, Mars. Alright. So, for January, Gemini, we start with the Queen of Wands and the Strength card in reverse. So for January, the Queen of Wands energy, right? Let's just talk about the Queen for a minute. The Queen of Wands energy. This is someone who's energetically creative with how they manifest. This divine feminine energy she has a lot of masculine qualities, right? Her element is fire, and she has a lot of masculine qualities. She's about taking action on her inspirations, and so this is very much a solo queen, okay? Don't get too caught up in the gender of it, because, you know, it doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl watching. But this energy, they do feel their intuition. They do sense those inspirational nudges from the universe, and they do take action on them. It's a very creative way of manifesting. And with the Strength card in the reverse, you might have some difficulty doing that. If your mind gets the better of you. You know, it's almost like a burn fast and burn hard, and then, you know, it dies very quickly. You know, the spark kind of goes out. So it's, you know, use your head, but listen to your intuition. You know, if something's telling you to slow down or whatever it is, you know, take proper steps. Make sure you're following your intuitive guidance. You know, you're not just being inspired and acting blindly. You know, give yourself a little bit of time to kind of digest things and pay attention to what you're manifesting. Because in February, we got the moon with the Nine of Wands, which is our Wounded Warrior card. So the moon is all about our shadows, right? And shining light on our shadow attributes, our weaknesses or our flaws or the things that we need to heal from. This is our karma, right? These are the lessons that we go through, the shadows of ourselves, where we heal the things in ourselves that are not preferred, right? They're not preferred aspects of ourselves. And they're being highlighted, and a part of you is really tired of it, right? Like you put in so much effort, you fought such a long battle for it, and you're wondering if it's still worth the fight, right? So in January, you're being inspired to take actions that you put in a lot of thought about, had to reflect a lot on, the choice that you're making. And now, that you're up against making that choice, the shadow attributes are coming to light, and it's revealing a lot of, the fact that you're tired, this battle that's ongoing that seems to never end, right? This idea of karmic cycles. In February. In March, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse with the Ten of Pentacles. And so going from January to February and into March, the Knight of Wands is a very fast moving knight, right? And this one is, it's almost like it being in the reverse, it's moving towards the Ten of Pentacles card. So it's almost like being inspired to like hit the ground running is kind of the feeling that I'm getting, away from something and towards something else. And the Ten of Pentacles is an abundance card. This is a manifestation card, where everything is kind of coming together in the physical for you, when the steps start heading in the right direction. So it's almost like, in March, you're leaving something behind. You're hitting the ground running. Like if you were tired of things in February and you don't want to feel this way anymore, you're ready to let it go. You're done. This energy. Gemini is making the decision to run, right? Hit the ground running towards their dreams, towards their goals, towards what they're trying to manifest. Ideally, the happy life, whatever that looks like, Gemini, right? And so we go into April, and we have the King of Cups clarified by the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is in the reverse. And so this King of Cups energy in April, Gemini, or for those of you, cross-watching for Gemini, they're feeling very much in their power, very much in control of their emotions. They know that whatever they're working on, whatever it is that's going to fill this cup and quench their thirst kind of thing, it's like they know it's good. They know they're good. They're not worried about things, especially other people. They're not worried about their counterpart if she's, emotionally unbalanced or emotionally kind of trying to find her balance over again. Very much in control. Get very aware of what energy is theirs and what energy is somebody else's. It's like not my circus, not my monkeys. It's not my problem. I need to do what I need to do over here. Gemini left behind something that was triggering them, right? It was something that had been continuously triggering them. And right now they're moving towards stability. They're moving towards abundance and manifesting. And so this person come April is very much in control of their emotional state, and they're not letting other people's energy affect them, is the message that I'm getting. They're not letting other people's energy affect them. They're putting themselves first. All right, so then in May, we have the Four of Swords, and it was clarified by the Two of Cups, right? So taking that break, right? Taking that time to rest and just focus on themselves. When Gemini is at peace, right? Because I'm feeling this as a very peaceful state, right? With this card, what the energy that I'm getting is just an energy of peace, that they've let this heartbreak kind of, or this energy or this detachment, right, from prior in the year, they've kind of let that hang on the wall as a lesson learned, right? Like a certificate of achievement, like I've learned that lesson. And they have this Ace of Swords down here, right? Which is kind of like their clarity. That's their new understanding. And that's what their peace is resting on, this understanding. And that's going to draw in this Two of Cups energy. So come May, if you're a Gemini watching this, or cross watching for a Gemini, their state of peace within, right? Knowing they made the best choice for themselves, knowing that they let this go, knowing that their goal is to be happy and abundant and stable, being in control of their emotions, being in the state of peace, that the divine is protecting them, right? Because this card takes place in a like a church. You see the stained glass window, it's a holy space. It's like they're being protected by the divine. And that's because they're manifesting something really beautiful. This is also, unity within, the divine and masculine, feminine and masculine aspects of ourselves that, are coming into union. So they're thinking clearly and they're feeling clearly, like their emotions are not a mess, and they're seeing things right. They've let the ego go and they're listening to their intuition, and they're done with the fight. Like they want to move on and make progress. Okay. And it's going to manifest something really, really good for them. Come June, we have the Page of Cups in the reverse with the Four of Cups in the reverse. So someone's trying to communicate with you, Gemini, come June. An emotional offer from a very immature, young energy, and you're not taking it. It's like they're one of these cups over here. They're just a regular old cup. It's just a regular old opportunity, just like any other karmic opportunity. But you're focusing on this cup here from the divine. It's not in the upright where you're missing an opportunity from the divine, you're catching it. You're rejecting this offer because the universe is going to give you something better. That you deserve better. So in May, you're manifesting this divine partnership. And in June, it's kind of like you're solidifying that intention with the universe. Like, no, I don't want the same old cup. I don't want these immature karmic offers. I want something better. And so the universe is going to bring that in. Okay. June. For July, you are busy working on yourself, working for yourself, putting in the time and the effort to better your situation. And it's clarified with the Seven of Wands in reverse, which is telling me that you don't feel the need to defend yourself. If you're taking time and space for yourself and you're working really hard towards something, you don't feel the need to give your reasons or, explain yourself to other people. You're not defending yourself when it comes to the choices you're making. You're choosing to just simply work on you. Just do you. Very single-minded, like tunnel vision, focus on self. And that's exactly what this is about. This Two of Cups, this divine union within energy. And so that's exactly what we get. Now we got a couple extra cards, right? Because we're walking into August. And this is where it shows up. This is the Four of Wands, which is like a twin flame card. This is the happy ending, right? From the Two of Cups, you get this Four of Wands. And so this is what you were manifesting back in May, and it's starting to show itself in August. And we get the Judgment card with the Two of Swords and the Temperance card. So with these energies, clarifying the Four of Wands, I'm feeling really strongly that you're going to be making a decision to let go of unbalanced history, right, within yourself, unbalanced reactions to things. You're done being emotionally unstable. You want a stable, happy future. And so you're coming into this awakening, that you're kind of like the creator of your own reality. You manifest your own reality. And so you're making the decision, in blind faith, not to follow what emotionally is upsetting you. you know, and going back into it, like you're diving deeper into the darkness. You know, you don't have to go there. You're accepting that there's better, and that's why Judgment is here, you know, as the first clarifier. You know, this Four of Wands energy, you're going through an awakening process because you've made the choice to just move forward and leave instability behind you. You know, you're choosing to be stable. In August. And then September comes. Okay. Now, because you're choosing to be stable, right? And you had this choice of whether you wanted to go back into the same, you know, karmic energy, you know, of feeling, you know, if temptation was kind of nudging at you to, are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to stay in these cycles? Like, yeah, universe, I'm sure. You know, you get this divine delay, this stop in momentum, right? There's this huge, what feels like a huge halt. But with the Tower in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse, you dodged a bullet. You dodged a bullet. And you're going to realize that in September. So whatever it is, right, that's going on in August, whatever this is, right, you're in such a place within yourself, so at peace, right, within your own self, done, you know, making excuses for other people, done making excuses for your own behavior. You're focusing on work, you're focusing on what you're manifesting. You have this great, you know, divine duality within balance energy that you literally dodge a bullet come September. Whatever the universe was going to hit you with in order to heal you, should you have chosen the opposite, you're essentially dodging that bullet. With the Tower and the Ten of Wands in reverse, you're releasing burdens, and you're totally dodging this Tower moment from happening. Okay, so then we get into October, and we have the King of Swords, and it's clarified by the Six of Swords. Now, this King of Swords energy, this is someone clearly communicating that they are moving forward. They are leaving something behind. Like if you're dealing with another person, or you're dealing with a circumstance like a job or family members or something like that, you are making it very, very clear that you are moving away from this situation, that you are moving away from that person or that energy or that idea, whatever it is, you are moving away from it. And you are being very strong in that choice. I'm hearing unwavering truth. Like you are speaking your honest to God truth. And if people don't like it, oh well, it is the way it is. Like you are moving forward. You are done, right? This King of Swords says it's a fucking wrap in October. Okay. So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Swords in November. So this new beginning, that potential was flipped, right? So nothing new is starting. It's in reverse. And when it's in reverse, especially because it's coming in with the Knight of Swords, and I'm being drawn to the dove here, right? The dove of peace, and it's bringing in the wafer, right? The offering. And so it's kind of like the universe is giving you a blessing. It's almost like it's refilling this cup, right? It appears to be emptying, but really it's filling up. It's really filling up. And the universe, I feel like this is the universe coming to you and giving you a message, giving you clarity on something. Like you're going to witness something or hear about something that this Ace of Cups is not going to feel like it's emptying out. Rather, it's being divinely filled. It's clarity of the heart, right? I almost feel like the universe is going to show you just how right you were in making the choices that you've made throughout the year. You're going to understand, right? Hindsight 2020. You're going to understand why the universe worked things out the way they did. You're going to be I'm feeling really proud of the choices that you made. Because come December, we have the Justice card with the Wishes Granted card. This is wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. So it's divine justice. And you see this sword, right? This sword coming in. And, you know, he has the swords right here. And it mocks the same sword. It mimics the sword that the King of Swords has right there. And so I feel with this Justice card, this truth that you expressed your truth to the point that you didn't give a fuck about what anybody else had to say about it, that you stood in your truth and moved away from whatever it was that was not bringing you joy, that you up and left, the universe is going to show you just how right you were. Ooh, karma is a bitch. And if somebody screwed you over before, or, you know, you thought that they were going to try and take advantage of you or manipulate you, and that's why you were kind of being guided to steer clear of them, like, you know why, you know, you don't know why you're being guided to stay away from them, you're just listening to it, you're going to find out why come December. And you're going to realize that you made the best decision you could have possibly have made, because whatever, I feel like whatever this is that was manifesting, whatever this is, this awakening moment, this judgment where, you know, you accept nothing but the best for yourself, I feel this dodged bullet, right? Standing in your truth, this dodged bullet, you're manifesting your dreams. And by this time next year, you're going to see a huge difference in the way you feel. You're going to see a huge difference in your outlook. I feel like you're actually going to be really happy. I think you're going to be really, really happy, Gemini. It's just the energy that I'm getting. I'm feeling like, for those of you who, you know, this resonates with on the romantic sense, the relationship sense, I feel like some of you are going to end up getting engaged or getting married, and it's going to be one of those things where the universe finally worked out in your favor. You know, the universe finally worked out in your favor. And it's like, if you were one of those people that said, oh, somebody up there must hate me, like life hates me and blah, 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 blah. You're standing up for yourself so hard and so strong come 2019. By this time next year, it's like you could find the love of your life. Everything you ever wanted, you know, the stability, the happiness, the bliss, the emotional fulfillment, like, you're going to get it all, Gemini. Come December. Just standing in your power, standing in your truth, not being willing to go back to temptation, you know, of karmic cycles. Gemini, you got a beautiful shot at having an amazing year. An amazing year. So, with that said, if anybody wants more information or extended readings on this, please do look in the description and check out my information so that you can talk to me about my zodiac groups. They'll be on Facebook, and I'll be doing all the extended readings, diving a little deeper into each month and the energies and the healing work and things like that on Facebook in those private groups. So you can reach out to me there at Divine Rebel Readings, and we'll kind of work it out and get you situated in whatever sign you need to be in. Most likely it's a Gemini. All right. So until next time, guys, I absolutely love you. Remember to love yourselves always. Love each other and yourselves. You take care.